making it official after a rollercoaster campaign to become Sri Lanka's president. Anura Kumara Dissanayake took the oath of office before the Chief Justice on Monday. Analysts say his promise to root out corruption was one of the leading factors in his election victory.
We must move on without corruption and fraud, and we expect those who were involved in these activities to be brought to justice. If not, these leaders will face the same fate.
All this time we alternated between the two main parties and suffered at the hands of both with no relief, but we think this one will make a difference.
This was one reason for the increased support for Dissanayake. Many say they believe his pledges to change the system that for decades fostered cronyism, dynasty politics and corruption, as well as a collapsing economy, the result of unsustainable debt, financial mismanagement and an economic downturn after the 2019 Easter bombings and the coronavirus pandemic. The new president was frank in explaining his approach to the challenges ahead.
I'm not a magician. I'm an ordinary person born in this country. I have strengths and weaknesses, things I know and things I don't. But my biggest priority is to gather all the capabilities and knowledge in order to take the best decisions to govern this country.
Disanayake's party launched 2 armed uprisings against the state in the 1970s and 80s. But he has been in mainstream politics for more than 20 years.
He will temper what any ideological fervour or whatever it is comes from the rank or file with pragmatism. I think that is what he is essentially. He is not an ideologue. He's come to do a job and he will see it in terms of the demands of that job and do whatever he has to do to ensure that the job gets done.
That's what many here are hoping for.
People wanted change. They have got that change and must support it.
The president says every citizen has a responsibility to end the current crisis, and he expects them to fulfill that responsibility.
2 years ago, the Presidential Secretariat building was overrun by Sri Lankans demanding system change. Today, the man that's promising to bring that change has been sworn in as the 9th executive president of the country, with the hopes of a nation on his shoulders. Minelle Fernandez, Al Jazeera, Colombo.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.